Hello, welcome in, lovely one. I hope you're doing really well. I'm going to dive into the ethers and see what the divine realm wants you to know. Take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? Your soul will tell you what's for you. If it feels good, it's for you, okay? If it doesn't, then it's not. All right, let's jump in. Angels, spirit guides, higher beings, and ancestors, what does my viewer need to know? Okay. Ooh. Okay, 10 of Pentacles here. Big, strong energy to start off with. This is really achieving the ultimate life when it comes to creating your own reality. I'm getting that you're flowing onto this highest timeline, this golden timeline, a timeline of total achievement. And right now, I feel like your mind could be cocooned. I feel like your spirit is cocooned. I feel like you're in a chrysalis. And when you emerge, you are going to find this 10 of Pentacles reality has been made manifest. We've got the tower energy here. And this tower is very solid. It's like a lighthouse, you know, and I feel like right now you're in this solid state of being where you're picking up on energy from the ether, just like the lightning right here hitting this tower. So right now I do feel like you're cocooned and, you know, you're sort of gaining energy, picking up on messages from the non-physical and really building strength for this ultimate storyline that's going to be happening in your reality. I'm getting Pluto for the tower here. And this would be Virgo energy. So solidity in your physical reality, but this is coming as a result of huge transformation, a huge metamorphosis in your reality. And I'm getting that you're someone who's really put major effort and focus into being the person you've become today. And right now, it's like you are that person. I'm getting a really golden energy coming in and wrapping itself around you. You know, you've done the work on yourself. You know who you are. You've clarified who you are and gotten to know yourself in such a wonderful way. And now it's like your reality is going to make it obvious to you. You know, you've done the personal work and now the world has to respond to your truth, to who you truly are. Why am I hearing major showstopper? I don't know what that means. Let me know if that resonates in the comments. I've got the Queen of Pentacles coming out here. Opulence, luxury. This is Capricorn energy here. Cardinal earth, okay? So, you know, you could be a real leader when it comes to reality creation. I feel like you're doing things differently. You're doing things originally, and you will only settle for the best, okay? So there's no half measures with you. There's no selling yourself short. This is you having really gone for the gold, you know, really reaching for the stars. And I feel like the stars are aligning for you now and everything is taking its place. Everything is in the right order. This would be you plucking fruit from a tree you've grown yourself. You know, this is you having grown your own tree of life and now the fruit is coming in. Show me more. I feel like you really learned from heartbreak in your life, and instead of taking it as a sign in the wrong way, you took it as a redirective tool. Anytime anything hurt you or bothered you, you used it to turn lead into gold rather than sitting around in the lead and being like, oh no, this happened to me. You took it as a sign that you were on the wrong pathway and used it to redirect you higher and higher and higher. So I love seeing this. You could also feel like, you know, you're recuperating after, I'm hearing some big battle. You know, it could have been like the final boss level battle in your life that you're now kind of recuperating from. Yeah, something that hurt you in the past gave you all your power, or you chose as a powerhouse creator of reality to take all of that power in your hands and to go even higher, to carve something out. I'm hearing carve something out of the rock you found yourself on. It's like, you know, no one can leave you stuck at rock bottom. You will take that rock and you will carve something beautiful out of it. So I love that. You're a real alchemist of reality, and anything that happens, anything you feel, you use it all to your advantage. So you're really good at molding reality, at molding the clay and making things work for you, taking your signs in the right way. Knowing that you're meant to feel good at all times, knowing that you're meant to have the best life possible and that anything is possible. So I really love this for you, the way you've done this, Any storyline you've been in, you've taken the best and left the rest. You've taken your lessons, you've taken all the value out of it, squeezed the value out of it. And that's why the universe is responding to you in such a positive way, because you've responded in such a powerful way when situations occurred in your life. Nothing could keep you down for long before you get back up, take the gems from the rubble and use those gems to build your ideal reality. So you're a real quick learner, I'm hearing here as well. Knight of Swords energy showing me, you move out of situations that don't suit you very quickly. And something about the last one, a big scenario you were in, the way you handled it and the way you moved and the way you kept yourself focused on the goal allowed you to move into this state of reality really quickly. So the chrysalis you're in at the moment, it seems to me maybe you're in hermit mode. Maybe, you've been planning for this big 10 of Pentacles thing for a long time, but the universe is moving things in a big way for you. I can feel these non-physical mechanisms moving, big, heavy kind of cogs for you, because that's how powerful your energy is. Show me. 8 of Wands energy, show me. Communications coming in, they could be all of a sudden. King of Cups energy here, you could be hearing about something that will make your heart soar. Justice energy, okay? So this is the universe being fair to you, okay? This 10 of Pentacles situation, this will make you feel like $1 million is what I'm getting with this 10 of Pentacles. This could be big wealth. This is something becoming complete in your life where you feel like you've got everything you need emotionally, spiritually, financially. And you're going to feel very secure in your positioning. And it's only fair because, you've kept your head above water for so long here and you retained your power at every juncture. And that's why the universe has to pay you your weight in gold. That's the energy I'm getting here. Show me this King of Cups. Something's going to come in to complete your heart. Could be romance, could be something else. But basically, the 10 of Pentacles is you being in a scenario where you are satisfied on all levels. The Hermit with the King of Cups. So like I say, when you emerge from this cocoon you're in, from this chrysalis, you're going to be so powerful in your heart's energy, spiritual completion. Because although the King of Cups and, everyone talks about the cups representing love and emotions, I get that. But really the cups represent spiritual energy when it comes to creating your own reality. So you've been working really hard on something behind closed doors, or maybe in secret, or maybe this is just your own personal reality development. But I do see you emerging from this stage of your life and really moving into a state of spiritual satisfaction, feeling completed on all levels. Show me this Tower, please. Flying into place, I'm getting. Really, you're going to be soaring into this position. Everything's going to be flowing really well for you. And it's because you keep a balanced viewpoint. You don't take anything too personally, I don't feel. Magician energy, yeah, you take responsibility for everything you attract into reality. And there's a bigger picture at play. Okay, rather than feeling like a victim, if something hurts you, you take it as a sign that maybe you have to hone your reality creating in a different way. And I feel like you did that. You've gone to the next level with this stuff, with this Hermit energy and the Magician and Justice. You're someone who can keep your head above the fray. You can keep your head out of the chaos of life and see the bigger picture and think, okay, what can I learn from this? What does this teach me about energy? And I do feel like you've gone deeper with metaphysics. I do feel like you've gone deeper when it comes to your spiritual development or your observation and analysis of the energies of the universe. So, they're giving you praise for this, okay? I don't use this word. We don't use the word in England, but they're telling me kudos, Kudos, okay? So that's for someone out there. That should mean something to you. They're really, admiring the way you can do things differently to other people. You will not sit in the puddles of emotion for very long before you get back up, transform yourself, and become a phoenix rising from the ashes, okay? The moon energy here. So there's something mysterious about the way you move, about the way you do things. I feel like the universe has been whispering you its secrets, because the frame rate of your mind, the way your consciousness works, it means you can pick up on messages from a higher realm, because you don't get caught up too much in the energies of the body. You let yourself fly. You let your mind fly. You let your spirit soar. And we've got the tower here. Tower, okay? So as above, so below. Something happened in your reality that was really meant to change your direction and repoint you towards your ultimate fulfillment and towards becoming a god of the physical, a god of the arena. Okay, and you took the signs beautifully. You knew you were meant for something more. You knew you were supposed to get up and be stronger than ever before, and you did that. However, at the moment, I feel like, maybe you are kind of tucked away. Maybe you're hibernating for winter, and it's almost like you're being prepared and you're being cocooned for this situation here. Okay, you did some major learning. I can see that. And you really shifted your personality to, it's almost like a higher version of who you were before, getting to the top of your own pyramid here. Okay, and, any anxious energy from the past, you learned to use it to your advantage even. So perhaps if ever you felt anxious, you use this as an excuse to go to the gym or an excuse to meditate. Rather than accepting those circumstances, you used it as a catalyst to get yourself to hit your goals, basically. And that's beautiful. I love that. They're saying that's perfect. The fact that when other people would have fallen into a pit of depression or anxiety, you thought, I'm going to get up. When I feel like this, I'm going to get up and I'm going to do something. And I'm just going to make my life better. I'm going to use this as my trigger to do something good that's going to make me even more powerful and even stronger than before. And I feel like your mind is in a great place. Your intellect and your understanding of the universe is in a really beautiful place. Show me more. Queen of Pentacles. This is your new station in life I'm getting. This will be a whole new station in life. Material security. Feeling secure at a root chakra level. Okay, and this will really feel like you've been elevated, throned, you can really trust the universe. You can feel the powers of the universe, and it's because of your strength. You've conjured this. I would say the universe is rewarding you, because it will feel like the universe is rewarding you. But at the same time, this is what you've created through your strength. Anytime something happens in our life where it could feel like a problem, we've got two choices, basically: to accept it, to wallow in it, or to get up and fight. And you got up and you fought, you got stronger and stronger. So I love the strength energy coming out on here. It feels to me like the sun is shining over your life. There's kind of a sunset energy coming out here. You could have Leo placements. Cancerian placements are important here, particularly the Virgo placements. There's something about you having purified your life, but I do feel like you're in a super purification process right now, where so much is being shed. You're shedding your skin, you're downloading energy, you are becoming a more purified version of you, but also an upgraded kind of higher level version of you. This is like going from a PlayStation 2 to a PlayStation 5. Okay, so this cocooning that you're going through is doing you the world of good, and it's enabling you to really kind of brick in all the gold bricks into your soul, invisible bricks from the universe, but it will make sure you are ready for this 10 of Pentacles, this ultimate lifestyle that you've conjured up for yourself? Show me. 3 of Pentacles here. More Pentacle energy here with the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. The King and the Queen of Wands here and the Emperor. Wow. So, you know, you could be feeling quite inspired in this cocoon of yours, in this chrysalis, okay? And what they're saying is this doesn't mean that you have to be stuck indoors like a hermit, although you could be hibernating right now. But this chrysalis is a spiritual chrysalis, okay? So you're really becoming more cleansed with fire, I'm getting, because, you know, there's a few kind of energies that are becoming null and void in your reality now, and you're kind of detangling yourself from them so you can raise yourself up. And this is happening moment by moment, day by day. Your frequency is lifting bit by bit by bit as you move onto this elevated timeline with the 10 of Pentacles. We've got the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. So these gold bricks I speak of, you know, they're from your higher self. They're energies that you've collected from multiple incarnations. And right now, you're at the point where you're strong enough. And because of the decisions you made in the past, you can download different energies that you built up in other lives and, you know, other games that you've played, let's say, you know, seeing as we're talking about PlayStations here. You can bring in energies that will make you a much more powerful player of the game in this reality. And it wouldn't surprise me with this 10 of Pentacles energy if you were going to go and start a new business with all of these powerful cards of manifestation on the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're really going to be this whole new version of yourself, and you're going to be so happy that you chose strength and that you chose to take responsibility for building your own reality. It's gorgeous. The cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. And this is kind of giving me goosebumps right now. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to you being cocooned. Everywhere you go, there's this spiritual energy enveloping you as you move to this new plane of existence. And I'm really getting kind of a floaty feeling. You know, you could even feel faint at times, I'm getting, because these downloads are very powerful and you are integrating energies from multiple lives into your being right now. So this is really powerful stuff. And soon, everything's going to look exactly how you want it. Though I do feel like you're very satisfied with where your life is right now. You will be emerging onto a whole new game board. That's kind of how it feels to me. Life will feel completely different to you in this 10 of Pentacles energy. Surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. And this is where you're going here with this 10 of Pentacles, where everything's going to feel so easy. You know, because you did the groundwork, you did the strong moves, you made those moves, you became the magician of your own reality and made the universe work for you. And the universe loves working for you. We've got jump in, Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. So the next phase of your life, you are going to feel like you reborn. I feel like you're going to feel much more powerful. Your mind's going to be so clear, and you're actually going to feel like a god. You're going to feel like a god of life. You know, you're going to feel the universe respond to you in the most amazing ways. We've got a stag coming out here. So that could be significant. I feel like winter's a big, big time for you. And they are sort of encouraging you to really embrace a state of hibernation, whether it's spiritually or literally, you know, spending more time at home. You will know if this message is for you. You know, the stag to me is giving me winter vibes. This is a huge season for you, okay? Although this reading is timeless. So if you watch this at any other time other than the time I publish it, the winter following that time, or winter if you're in it, is relevant for you as well. Look at this, full circle, ancient gifts coming in. It's like the most gifted parts of you. People you've been in other lives, right? I say that. The you were in other lives, the strongest parts of that you are coming to join you in your soul at the moment. Major integrations. And they're saying go with the shifts. You know, you could feel different. You could feel floaty. Your soul could feel completely different. They're saying be kind to yourself. You're downloading major energies. So, you know, they're saying no sudden movements for some reason. It's like everything is being prepared for this. So it's almost like they're encouraging you to stay at a nice slow pace while this spiritual chrysalis is happening to you, while you're baking in this chrysalis. They don't want you, you know, maybe doing anything too spontaneous. You know, they want you to kind of take things a bit slow, okay? Bulldog energy, perhaps like the bulldog. You know, you could be turning your back on a lot of things because this is a bulldog with its back turned, okay? I feel like you've become your own number one defender here. I'm going to get one more or two. That one really wanted to be out. Blue skies ahead, okay? And this represents the clarity of your third eye. But also, this is multi-dimensional, this gem. So you are becoming more multi-dimensional. You're seeing the universe on a much grander scale. And they're saying this is just the beginning of you living in your immortal nature and knowing the universe responds to you. And it's going to be responding to you in an even more powerful way. Okay, so be gentle with yourself. You are emerging from this phase stronger than ever, with a clearer understanding of the universe than ever before. And there will be gifts coming your way, they're telling me, with this Page of Pentacles as well. Lots of options opening up for you. So I hope this reading's helped. Lots of love.